Just a quick video here. If you didn't see, Miro on Twitter posted this about 20 hours ago. I'm a little late, sorry. About the birthdays and how they relate to all the souls. This is going to be an in-game document, so it's obviously low quality, and that's perfectly fine. Here's a bigger version of it. As you can see, it's kind of like a wheel with all the soul names and everything on it. And I just made it a little easier for everyone, and I made a higher quality version by myself because I was bored. And this is a high quality version of how each soul is represented in the Fear and Hunger universe. I have no script this video, if you couldn't tell, so I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. There's not going to be a Darkwood video today, probably, but I do want to get this out as soon as possible. This just, we're going to go over a little bit because this is now canon, I'm assuming. If you didn't know, each month is broken up into two halves, and then on the four solstices, it is also broken up. So if you're born on the summer solstice, you'd have the order soul. It's kind of like astrology. So I have everyone who has each soul down here. I wrote that down. If you want to see this picture, I'm going to upload it and put it in the comments as well so you can see it. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but we're going to figure it out. So let's just go over this. If you were born between January 1st and 15th, you'd have the radiating soul. If you were born between January 16th and 31st, you'd have the tainted. February 1st through 14th, you'd have the endless. February 15th through 28th, it'd be the beastly, which we have not seen yet. A lot of these we haven't seen yet, and we'll go over that. March 1st through 15th, you'd have the dominating. March 16th through the 31st, you'd have the decrepit soul. April 1st through April 15th, you'd have the amoral soul, or amoral, I don't know. I'm assuming it's amoral. April 16th through 30th, you'd have the halved soul. May 1st through 15th, you'd have the gladiatorial soul, which, by the way, I would have that, I'm just saying. May 16th through 31st, you'd have the solitary soul. June 1st through 15th, you'd have the submissive soul, which, just saying, same. June 16th through 30th, you'd have the shepherding soul, another one we haven't seen. July 1st through 15th, you'd have the tormented soul. July 16th through 31st, you'd have the stagnant soul. August 1st through 15th, you'd have the defiant soul. August 16th through 31st, you'd have the latent soul. I used to know a guy named Leighton. September 1st through 15th, you'd have the caressing soul. September 16th through 30th, you'd have the innocent soul. October 1st through 15th, you'd have the enlightened soul. October 16th through 31st, you'd have the blank soul. November 1st through 15th, you'd have the morning soul. November 16th through 30th, you'd have the changeling soul. December 1st through 15th, you'd have the suffocated soul. And December 16th through 31st, you'd have the shadowed soul. Now, I don't know too much about the solstices and stuff like that, but if I don't believe they're on the same day every year. I could be wrong about that. But as you see, if you are born on the vernal equinox of any year, you'd have the antagonistic soul. The summer solstice of any year, you'd have the ordered soul. Autumnal equinox, you'd have the loving soul. And the winter solstice, you'd have the chaotic soul. Now, I believe the solstices change based on the year. I could be wrong. But basically, the only one we know for sure is Pav was born on December 25th. And I don't believe the winter solstice is always on the 25th. So we know for a fact Pav is the chaotic soul. So let's go over all the souls here. I have them all written down based on color. That was a lot of colors to get through as well, so this might look a little off. But if you don't know, Relia, Samari, and the Radiating One... Wow, I mistyped that. Were born between January 1st and 15th, giving them the Radiating Soul. Marco... Actually, we know Relia was born on January 1st, even. Marco, who has the Tainted Soul, was born sometime between the 16th and the 31st. Nilvian, Kahara, and Karen were all born in the Endless Soul, which is the 1st through 14th of February. No one we know of has been born with the Beastly Soul. Francois and Darcy were born between March 1st and 15th, giving them the Dominating Soul. Caligura was born between the 16th and 31st, giving him the Decrepit Soul. No one's been born with the Amoral Soul. No one's been born with the Halved Soul, which that should say unknown, not halved, sorry. No one we know has been born between May 1st and 15th, giving them the Gladiatorial Soul, other than me. Levi has the Solitary Soul between the 16th and the 31st. No one has the Submissive or Shepherding Soul. Ron Shambara, Ragnvaldr, and August are all born between the 1st and 15th of July. No one has been born with under the stagnant soul or the defiant soul that we know of yet. Tanaka has been born under the latent soul, giving him the birthday of August 16th through 31st. Bella was born between September 1st and 15th, giving her the caressing soul. We don't know anyone with the unknown soul. And with the most people born under it between October 1st and 15th, we have the Enlightened Soul, which was Betel, Nashra, Valtail, Enki, and Osa. Dan has the Blank Soul. It is also very possible that Pocket Cat has the Blank Soul as well. It is also very possible that all Pocket Cat candidates are born under the Blank Soul, so that's very possible. The Morning One was born between November 1st and 15th, giving her the Morning Soul. The Changeling Soul, Marina was born under, so she has that one, because she was born between the 16th and 30th of December. Henrik was born between the 1st and 15th of December, giving him the Suffocated Soul. We knew that already because he is a Sagittarius. Olivia was born between the 16th and the 31st of December, giving her the Shadowed Soul, which we also knew because she was born on the 31st of December. That's pretty much all we know, other than Pav was born on the 25th of December because he has the Chaotic Soul. But we don't know anyone with the other three Solstice or Equinox souls, so that will be interesting to get into. With the new update coming out pretty soon for Fear and Hunger 2, we will be getting more characters, I would assume, and I believe that Miro did confirm all of this on Twitter, yeah, pretty much that's all I wanted to cover. This is just some more lore that I thought I would get off there. So yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. Go watch my Darkwood series. I love you all. Bye-bye.